All right, it's time to get back into stuff. I haven't been doing much with the new shed recently. I haven't actually really been there, to be honest. Finished moving vlog 16. I haven't edited it. It's been done for probably close to 2 weeks now. I brought over some things that were just random things that were just knocking around in the garage at home, but I want to spend some time here and organize the new shed, because in the back room especially, there's just stuff on the floor. I'm going to take all the stuff up there. You can see behind me on the roof, there's some cable tray, and then I think there's just some other like random boxes and pieces of wood in the boot. So let's see what we get done today. I'm back. I haven't been feeling great recently, as I keep mentioning. I still haven't actually edited moving vlog 16. I'm not aiming to get anything in particular done. Messing around with this wall again, obviously, so I want to get some pieces coming from here across to there, and then a piece going across for this light to permanently hang from, because it's not where I want it to be right now. But obviously this stuff's in the way, so I'm gonna have to move that probably back into the back room. But I might start getting some of this permanent switching in. I'm still not really too sure how or where I'm gonna do controls for this fan and the testing spot fan. The testing spot fan I'd ideally like to have just like a plug sitting over here that I can plug into any old controller. Start doing some time-lapsing and getting some bits done around here, so let's do that. So I just did a lot in that relatively long time lapse. As you guys saw, I've got the fluorescent light above the workbench here relocated. However, now it's not hanging straight. I don't know how well you can see that, because I think that chain is one link longer. So I still need to fiddle with that, but I'm not worrying about it right now because I don't have OCD. Mounted this power board here. This isn't permanent. Eventually I'm going to have a quad outlet power point somewhere along here, or just a bunch of doubles. This one is still here as well because I still need it because I'm using it as a light switch at the moment as well. Is I'm going to clean off this bench mainly, but I'm actually going to go through that box because it's something I've been meaning to do. I'm going to go through that box and like there's some plug bases in here that I can I want to take the backs off and take the wiring out of them and stuff. And somewhere as well I had a bunch of plug bases that were still attached to wire. I want to take all those off and put them in that box as well, and just have a box designated for plug bases that are, you know, like this, that are still in the packaging. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I will time lapse it, and I'm going to see if I can, yeah, it's annoying because I've put stuff in the walkway here, but I'd like to get to some of those more emptier boxes, that the wine boxes that I put switches in, so that I can put more switches in from here. But let's start time lapsing and see where we go. Right, so everything's pretty much, I've organised it out now somewhat. Right here we have all of the switch mounting blocks, and then there's these ones that have the backs on them. Most of these are pretty buggered. Here's all of the switches. A lot of these, especially these power points and this, I actually want to use this, but a lot of this is going to be used again here. Right here in my little jar with all the connection things in it, I've got a lot of these connectors now, so that's good. I only had 3 junction boxes used in the old place, surprisingly. Those 2 motion sensors and these fan controllers, I'm going to go ahead and put them in my fan controller box now. Don't know where I'm going to put those. One of them I might actually be using shortly. But yeah, let's, it's starting to get a bit late now, so I'm probably going to want to head out soon. But I think I'm going to start trying to find some places for some of these things. So let's do that. Guys, so it's getting quite late now and I want to get home, but I'll just show everything that I've gotten done. I started just trying to organize out and get those switches that I had on the bench away from that clear box, but I ended up just bringing all of, well, I think that's all of the boxes of switches that I have here, and starting to sort of organize all my switches. I've still got a bunch more somewhere. This box right here, this is full of either 2 gang or more. If I feel that I need to organize these out even further, then I will do that. But yeah, this is 2 gang switches or more. This one right here is single gang switches and power points. And then this one right here is mounting blocks, junction boxes, and blank plates. And then this one right down here is double power points. So these are the 2 quad outlet power points that I have that I'm probably going to mount on this board at either end. Back there's a bunch of motion sensors. Mid-organisation at the moment in the new shed. Here's all the fan controllers, and I'm just going to put these timer switches in with the fan controllers as well. I can actually get into this door in here. This is what in here is looking like at the moment. I need to take that tap apart. Turn this light off because I'm not going to come back in here. Yeah, that's what the new place is looking like right now. I'm going to go ahead and pack up and get going because I'm hungry and tired. But I'm glad with how much I've got done today. So anyway, I'm not sure if this video will be done yet. I don't think it will be. So I will see you back here soon for more. Hey guys, I'm back at it again. This is what this load looks like. I've got these wall sconces that I've had in my room for a while. Box of light bulbs. There's another, there's a box of stuff in down there as well. And then I've got some of the last ceiling fan motors. That's all I'm going to be taking over in this trip. There's still, I think, 2 or 3 Ceiling fan motor's still in here. Head over to the new place now. It's kind of dark, so I'm not going to be there for too long. Also, I've lost my shoes. Yeah, let's go over there. Guys, I'm at the new place again. I get stuck into some projects here, as you can see, the floor is very messy at the moment, and I'm partway through what I was doing last time, going through all the light switches. I want to see if I can fit a 48-inch fan hanging from there, or if the blades are going to hit those, and if they hit those, I want to see if I could make it like so that it won't hit those, be it like moving them out or something, because I mean that light isn't hanging right anyway, and I'm probably going to redo those chains anyway. So yeah, I might see if I can fit a 48-inch fan in there. Here are those wall sconces and other things that I brought. Right in here, there's that 80-watt CFL that I made a short video of a while ago. Got a plan for that, but you'll see a bit later. So what I want to do now is get this shelving unit sorted out over here, and then start doing some more light switch organizing. Alright guys, so today is Saturday. I do apologise. My phone actually died at the end of that last time-lapse segment the other night. It's been a full day since then, because obviously yesterday was Friday and I went to TAFE. Today's Saturday, so I'm going to just get you all caught up to speed in what I got done in those time-lapses, and then I want to show you something else. So let's have a look at that. You saw I got these two quad outlet power points on the wall behind the bench here. They're not permanently connected in. All of this is flush mounted as well, and I'm quite happy with it. This Casablanca, yeah, this trigger doesn't reach into anything, but I put up this 3-speed original Casablanca controller. On the back of this, it actually says Zephyr, so this would have gone to a Casablanca Zephyr, which is a 3-blade, like it's an industrial, it's a metal bladed with curved tips fan. I'll put a picture up on here if I can find one, but I don't have a Zephyr, I just have this, and this is a Casablanca Delta, white with light kit. So I don't have the original controller to this fan. I don't have it, but I was just using generic 3-speed controllers and I honestly, all 3-speed controllers that are just light switch plates like this, I consider them generic, but this one's kind of cool because it says Casablanca on it, and the range of speeds is the best. And obviously it has the separate light switch. It didn't actually have a light switch, it was missing it. This one came from a different controller. So I've got the wire going up the wall there. It's just a twin and earth and then a single core. The single core's for the light kit. So I've got another functioning fan in the space. So that's good. The next thing I want to do is probably get the Mistral working. I got this extra wide bit of timber. It's definitely overkill for what I'm going to use it for, but I'm just going to basically finish this down to the bench, and then I can start mounting light switches and stuff on here. I don't have any money left, so I'm probably just going to be using used switch mount blocks for the time being, at least until I can get some more money. Don't know, I don't have the original controller for this Mistral fan either, so I'm probably just going to use a 3-speed controller. We're just going to, I don't really have anything that I want to get done specifically today. I'm just hanging out. Before we get started with any projects though, let's have a look outside. Now, I haven't been able to show this to you because, well, first of all, I haven't been here in the weekdays, and when I do come here, it's usually dark, so there's no point in showing you. But because today is Saturday, I can lift this door, I can show this to you. They've started building our new house. So, I've never really explained this before at all, but obviously this is our house. The fence, that white pole right there, this will be the fence. This is the edge of our property right here. That's next door. So this is the edge of our property. We've got this little courtyard. That's actually my bedroom. But got this little courtyard coming out, goes down. I'm just going to close this roller door a bit. Goes down, and then I'm going to go around to the front of the house and I'll give you a tour or a walkthrough from the front of the house. So let's do that. These green birds keep landing on, but this is what the front of the house looks like at the moment. There's going to be like a veranda roof. I don't know if that piece is it there, but there's going to be like a veranda roof coming along the front here. There's 2 windows and there's a window there. There'll be like a big gable vent on the top of that. That's why that wall goes all the way up. By the way, this will all be clad. This is the front of the house. This is the garage. As you can see, this is where the garage door will be. We'll get to that in a minute. This is the front door. Coming in, hallway. Turn into here. This is going to be the master bedroom, my parents' bedroom. And then I don't really know the layout very well, but I think this is master bathroom, 2 sinks. That's either a shower or a toilet. No, that's the shower, that's the toilet. And then this is a walk-in wardrobe. Very big. Coming out. Again. Right over here, this is the door that leads into the garage. This is a 3.5 car garage. So mine and mum's cars will be here, and then my dad's white car will be here, and he's going to have like toolboxes, the shelves, lift. We're going to have a lift to lift the cars up in the air. That'll be pretty cool. This is my mum's office, because my mum works from home, so she wanted to have a big office. So this is my mum's office. Very nice. Coming out again, the hallway ends into the main living area. This is probably the least done bit of the house at the moment. This is the pantry. It's the same size as the one that's in our current house, but except the shelves are on this side in the one in the house now. The shelves are on the other side in this one. Coming around, this is the kitchen. There'll be fridge there, I'm pretty sure. And then this is kind of like kettle, tea, coffee, whatever corner. More kitchen bench, and then there'll be an island bench with the sink, I believe. Or the sink's there. I'm not sure. I think these pipes, because not all these pipes are for water, so they just use them because they're easier to lay in the slab. This over here, I don't know what this is. There's a drain. Oh, this might be the lawn. No, this won't be the laundry because there's no door there. I don't know what this room is. But there is a drain, so yeah, I'm not sure. And then coming around here, this is kind of weird looking, and we were confused by this at first, but this is what I was confused by this at first, but this is actually a sliding door that slides into the wall, so they left that open. So the opening for the door is here. You walk in, this is the spare bedroom, or at least it will be the spare bedroom. Coming down here, this is like a little hallway foyer area. They've done the roof battens here, or the ceiling battens rather. And then coming around, that must be the laundry. That has to be the laundry, because there's no other place that could be the laundry, but it doesn't have a sliding door. This is the bathroom, the second bathroom. There'll be a sink here. That's the shower. There's a little funny wall there. And then there'll be like shelves for display stuff. That's cool. Coming out into the hallway again, this is going to be the toilet. Toilet will be there, and then there's going to be like a little sink here to wash your hands in. We don't have that in the house we're in now. We just go into the bathroom, but this will be nice. I don't know if these bathrooms are going to have exhaust fans or not. If they do, they'll probably be those HPM ones, because I'm pretty sure the house gets Legrand switchgear, so that makes sense that they'd use the HPM exhaust fans. I don't even know, like in the house that we're in now, only the master or the ensuite got an exhaust fan, and the bathroom near my bedroom didn't actually have one, or the toilet. I've put an exhaust fan in the bathroom next to my room, but if these don't, I can add them in easily. It's a lot easier to work with wood frame than it is to work with the other one, bricks. This is my room. Well, as you walk in right here, door, I've got this little nook that I can put a desk in or whatever. Not too sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but it's cool. I've got a window and everything. Coming around, my bed will probably be there. That's going to be wardrobe with like the sliding doors, like the house that we're in now has. I don't know if I've ever shown them on video, but the wardrobes have sliding doors. This is the window. It nearly goes down to the ground. And as you can see, I get a nice view of my shed. So that's cool. We were talking about, we should have made this a door, like a sliding glass door or a French door, so that I could just walk out to the shed. And I mean, obviously this is wood frame. It's easy to work with. We might actually do that in the future. But for now, it's just a big window. I suppose I could always slide it and open and just walk out the window. But, you know, and then this room is my sister's room. It's bigger than the one that she's in now. Obviously wardrobe. And yeah, coming back out here, I didn't really explain much more about this big open room. It's basically the same layout as the house we're in now, except it's slightly different. Obviously there's the kitchen. The kitchen is, I think it's slightly different layout to the one we're in now. Obviously the pantry's still there. The fridge is there in the house that we're in now, and then there's like a really small tea corner. So fridge there, tea corner. And then this will be, obviously there's the island bench with stools. The island bench that's in the house that we're in now is designed to have stools, but we don't have stools there because the dining table's too close. So the dining table will be here, and we'll hopefully have stools under the bench. And then the couch will be here, and the TV will be on that wall. In the house that we're in now, the couch is here, and the TV's in that wall, and my parents' bedroom's there. These big openings, these are going to be like sliding glass doors. I think there's either 3 or 4, I think there's 4, like sections that they open up in. So you can open this right up, and this will be bigger. I think it's 6 sections that open up. So lots of big glass windows and doors that we can open up, and it'll be really nice. And then that's the front door frame, but this will be the like outdoor area, patio, alfresco, whatever you want to call it. There's a post here where there's this concrete in the ground. I think, what's that? I don't know what that is, but post here. Actually, I think that's marking the roof line. But post here, roof above this, extended eave all the way down. And then here, I believe, somewhere in this vicinity, we haven't fully worked it out yet, but in this vicinity, there'll be a swimming pool. So that's cool. We're going to have a swimming pool. Down there, there'll be a fire pit. And I think this is just going to be like grass. Obviously, there's my shed. I think I'm going to be able to use these bits of plywood. I don't think the construction guys need them. So that's cool. I've got plans for those in the shed. But yeah, that's a quick tour of our new house. Really exciting. Just thought I would show that to you. I'll just show you obviously I mentioned before that that white pole is the fence line. So it's 1 meter away from my shed, and about 1.5 meters, like depending on where you are in the house, but there's like courtyards and stuff there. Then over here, obviously all of this, like where the windows are stacked up and stuff, is all ours. And then that white pole there is the other fence. So we've got a pretty big backyard here, especially compared to where we are now. Our backyard's tiny. And, you know, we barely had enough room for my old shed. The old shed was down the side of the house. This one's in the backyard. So this is the fence. Actually, no, that's not the fence, because there's pipes and stuff there. The fence must be back here a bit, but that's approximately the fence. Unless they must have built their house right up against the fence. So yeah, the fence is here somewhere. We've got all of this backyard. It's actually really big looking at it now. So that's cool. My shed, obviously, is my shed. We would have made it bigger. This is as big as the like the regulations for the block allow it, but they expire in 2 years. So if I waited 2 years, I could have got an even bigger shed, but yeah, whatever. This is massive compared to what I had before, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do next, but I will see you back again soon for more. The camera stopped time-lapsing and I didn't notice. It just had a glitch, but as you can see, I've got one piece of cable tray up, I haven't really dropped any hints at this at all, but basically what I'm thinking of doing is, because flexibility is the main thing that I'm after here. You may have noticed, like with the old fan rig, everything was on plug bases and there was plenty of them that weren't being used, and that was just for flexibility. And the same goes here. I want to have flexibility, you know, constantly, basically. So I've got this 3-gang light switch, which I got from work, and I've wanted to use it pretty much ever since I got it because I quite like it. I've got a fresh plate for it as well that's not yellowed. So once I finish this wall, this is going to go on the wall. And it's obviously 3-gang, and there's kind of 3 sections, as you can see. There's this beam, the middle, and there's that beam. So what I think I want to do is have each switch on that go to at least 1 plug base on each. So there'll be 1 here, 1 in the middle, and 1 there. And then any lights that I put up, obviously this one at the moment, there's already a plug base up there. And that's why I think I'm going to just keep it as 1 up here and 3-way, those 2 switches. That still makes sense in my mind. But that's irrelevant right now. And obviously, because obviously I can't just jump across here because there's nothing to clip to. So what I would do is go up and then along up that beam and come out at each of them. But that's going to use a lot of cable, and I want to try and preserve cable. And I also want to use this cable tray because I quite like it. It looks kind of cool, as you can see. It's giving off quite a nice vibe here. And I don't have tin snips here right now, so I can't cut any other lengths. This was a length that was already cut. I was going to cut it short there, but I think I'm actually going to leave it going to that timber in case I ever want to bring something onto that timber. Because I'm going to clip the leads, obviously, from that switch to the plug bases to it, just cable tie them to it. But obviously I can run other things on them as well, like data. I want to have data later. Even just these extension leads if I want. But yeah, I've just cable tied it up here. This is going to be my method of tying it up here because, I mean, it's solid. And there is 2 halves to these, and normally you would close the other side with the other half, but I'm not going to do that with this, and that you're allowed to do that. That's fine. I'm just going to use 1 length, and I've got it facing up. The cables will sit on top, and I can cable tie them in. There'll be another piece going right down to the wall here, a longer piece. And obviously the cables will come up the wall across the cable tray to the plug bases on each, and then later on, and same thing with the fan controllers as well. I'm going to have, I haven't quite decided because I'm not sure. This fan I want to have controlled from over there. So again, the cable tray is going to come in handy for that. And then obviously the fan controllers will come up the cable tray as well. And I want to have separate circuits for emergency lights. So everything is going to be coming up the cable tray from there to here, basically. So it's going to be really handy to have because then I don't have to be running big long loops for everything. But basically what I'm up to now, I did tidy up a bit as well. As you can see, all the boxes that were on the ground are in the way now, and I cleaned up the bench a bit. You did see I took down that fluorescent light, and honestly I don't really think I need it because I've got that one there. I don't know if I can switch it on right now because of the fan, and that fan's going to hit that lead, but I've got that one. Back again. It's sort of late-ish at night back here, as early as I was expecting to, and I wanted to get back here today. Let's just get you all caught up because I think I actually forgot to film an ending segment last time I was here. As you can see, I've got this pendant PowerPoint. It's not really pendant, I'm just kind of using it as, well, this. But I've got it set up here now, kind of in the middle of the shed, or the middle of the front room at least. I wanted to do this. Oh, I'm not on the right lens. There we go. I wanted to do this with the cable tray for quite a while. I've never really had the opportunity of an installation to do it. So I've done it now, and I'm quite happy with it. I've just got the two cables coming down. One goes to this for this spotlight. It's just an extension lead. It's sitting up there at the moment. And the other one is this, and this is actually powered. It goes all the way back, comes across back to that central power board. So there's power here if I need it. And then I just put up, I didn't do it in the last time lapse, but I just put this up. I found this Mogul socket that's just on the end of a lead that I had that I've been meaning to use with this light bulb. Put a normal plug on it because it had a rounded earth pin plug. And put this giant, this is my fan next to it. This is a giant Philips CFL. It's 80 watts and it's very bright. It's not fully warmed up yet. It's really cold out here, so it's probably going to be a little while before that one gets to full brightness. I unplugged the GEC because I'm about to do some work in here. I'm going to run the main cables for this switching. I'm still going to do what I said before about having the 3 switches going to a plug socket on each beam. And then if I feel like I want to add more plug sockets later off that, then I can. But I'd like to keep it one like section. So anything that's on this beam will be on the switch for this beam. Anything that's on this beam will be on the switch for this beam. And anything that's on this beam will be on the switch for this beam. Of course, there is always room for flexibility. I can use the extension leads, or I can just extend the cables if I want. And then for ceiling fans, this one isn't on a controller at the moment, so I'm probably not going to run a control circuit for that location. This one, I do want to run a control circuit. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that done tonight, but let's just see what we get done tonight. I think I'd like to get, at the very least, the cables run, and if any more, at least maybe some of the plug bases in. So let's hit the time lapse and see what we can get done. So I've had enough of this for tonight. It's actually quite late now, but I've gotten quite a bit done. You can see this blue data cable. This is data cable for internet. Any of this yet. I don't even really need any of it all, but I definitely don't need any of it yet, but I'm running it because I'm excited. So I've got this. I've just got it running. It's tied up till about here, and then the rest of it's just looped down. So I'm going to have, I think it's actually over there. I'm going to have this one here on the wall here, 2 data outlets. I probably only need 1, but I'm putting 2 in. So there'll be 2 there. I'm going to have to finish looping that over. And then I'm going to have 1 right up at the roof peak for hopefully an access point. And then coming down, these are going to go across the wall, and I'm going to have a small data cabinet somewhere in here. At least that's what I'm hoping for. As far as lighting goes, I've got all the switches drilled out. This is where the 3-gang switch is going to go. These 2 are fan controllers, and this is going to be either a single or a double light switch for video lights, for videoing the fans. I've just got 1 there, that one there, and that one there. That's all going to be plug bases. This is going to be plug base for this spotlight. And then I'm just deciding if I'm going to run another plug base or just an extension lead down, because I'm going to have a spotlight there. And then fan, and then that's all I've got now. I also did run, I'm just going to use an extension lead for this, for the testing spot. I've just got an extension lead there. It's tied up with all the rest of the cables, goes over, and it's just hanging down here for now. I really want to get home and go to sleep, so I'm going to pack up and call it a night, and I'll see you back here soon for more. That's going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next moving vlog.